welcome to another episode of Baking with Becky. Today I drug my good friend Kate in with me and she's nervous, but it's gonna be fabulous. So listen, it's that time of year where all of your friends or your neighbor or your relative, somebody's got a Girl Scout and they want you to buy cookies. And you're sitting here going, New Year's resolution, I don't want to eat the cookies. But you gotta eat the cookies, you gotta buy the cookies. But maybe we don't have to eat the cookies personally. I've come up with a handful of recipes so we can buy the cookies and make everyone really happy that we bought the cookies. And then you could put them in your kids' lunches. You could take them to a Super Bowl party. You're doing something fancy but super simple because listen, we're cheating. We're using store-bought cake mixes and everything to make fun cupcakes and brownies with the Girl Scout cookies so those people are happy with us and then we don't have to eat it all. So let's get started. The first thing we're doing, we bought brownie mix, super simple brownie mix. Kate's gonna mix it up. All we need is, look in the back, 3 tablespoons of water, a half a cup of veggie oil, and 2 eggs. We're gonna mix it up with that brand new hand mixer that I had to buy because I blew up the last one during the Bake the Last One recipe. And we're gonna stick that in the oven. Oh, check out this. What? They're iridescent! Totally blue. Fancy. Look at that pretty color. Oh, this new hand mixer is amazing. If anyone's in the market, I'll tag it in the, under the recipe, the link to the Amazon. Oh, and there was like 20 colors of hand mixers. So you should probably pick your favorite color, except don't get the steel gray or whatever it was because they wanted $50 for that one, which made no sense to me because the rest of them were like $35 to $40.
Was it matte gray?
No, it was like, it probably matches your appliances. That's probably why it's so desirable because most people want the stainless steel appliances. All right, I'm just trying to flip that off. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay, so that's ready. As soon as it's greased, that's gonna go into the pan, and then I'm gonna use my fancy spatula that Riley gave me for Christmas. It has like deer antlers and everything too. It's pretty fly. All right, so we're gonna end up putting the entire cookie layer on top of this. I found this recipe online. There was some smart lady who was thinking along the lines that I was, that you should take Girl Scout cookies and make them into things. So having thin brownie layer on the bottom is key, which is why it's a slightly bigger pan, because you're gonna have an entire layer of Thin Mints on top. Okay. Who doesn't love brownie mix? I tell my kids they can't. All right, thin layer. The oven's almost ready. When the oven's ready, we're gonna toss that in. The brownies have come out of the oven and they look like beautiful brownies. They smell like brownies. Beautiful brownies. All right, we're letting them cool. They're still a little hot, so we're letting them cool. Now I put 2 boxes of Thin Mints. You're too far over, you have to come in. See yourself. 2 boxes of Thin Mints have been emptied into chopper, grinder, processor, food processor, grinder, chopper. Oh. It's on! I was really eager. And we're grinding. They grind fast. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we needed them ground that much. Okay, they're ground. We're ground. All right, so now this fancy lady on the internet who I got this from, ooh, they're super ground. Oh no, that works, that works. All right, so she just said to mix 4 ounces of low-fat cheesecake. Cream cheese. That's a lot. Okay. She said 2 boxes. That's what she said. I'll have to figure out who I stole this from. I'll have to figure out where I found her on the internet. All right, so maybe we'll do half. And amazingness. Okay, so we literally have to just, do you want a fork? I don't know, maybe. sure about this. We might actually, maybe if we use the hand mixer. Now it's in a bigger bowl, maybe that'll work.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
I hate myself! Right there! Alright, get out of there, Bex.
Yeah, because then I think we're gonna melt down some chocolate and heavy cream and just put like a chocolate layer right over top.
Oh man.
Maybe we didn't need 8 ounces, but I think that looks better. So much better. Right? Sure. All right, should we pour it on top?
Do you want me to bring brownies over?
Yeah, let's pour it on.
I wonder if you could have just put that, like everything in the food process it, and let it mix together like that.
So you're just gonna push, because you kind of want it to congeal together. I feel like these are gonna be like the tallest. This is gonna make a lot of brownies because you're not gonna do like,
Yeah, it's a little rich.
they're large and tall.
It'll probably look good.
Okay, so we're just smushing it down to create a nice second layer. You don't want to break up the brownie below, but I think the point is to have them literally be the next layer. Because then we're just gonna melt down some chocolate with some heavy cream. Because if you just melted down the chocolate, once it hardened and cooled, it would be like rock solid, like a chocolate bit. But with a little heavy cream, it softens it.
Smooth it out.
Smooth it out. Okay, so the last part for the Thin Mint brownies is that we just want to put a nice chocolate layer over top. So I've got 8 ounces of chocolate bits. I've got some Ghirardelli here, putting in. I have not turned the heat on yet because remember we want to cook super slow. If you cook chocolate fast, you can burn it. So let's not do that today. And then I've got some heavy cream. We want a half, oh that's a third of a cup. Hold on. We need a half of a cup of heavy cream. So I have a quarter cup here. I'm just gonna do 2 of these. 2 quarter cups. All right, now I'm gonna put the heat on low so it can start melting. And we'll put in just a splash of vanilla. Now remember, to have the coating, you want it to be nice and soft chocolate. If you were to just melt the chocolate down, pour that on, and then it cools, there's thunder coming down the stairs. It would harden and it would be too hard. You want just a nice soft layer of chocolate on the top, which is why you mix it with the heavy cream. So then when it sets back up, it'll be a softer chocolate. So we're melting. Let's give this a second. And then as soon as this is done melting, we're pouring it over top and we're smoothing it. So now we're getting to the end of the brownies. Our chocolate that we just melted down, we're pouring, yeah, because all it is chocolate, heavy cream, and a little splash of vanilla extract. And so now we just let that cool and set up. I tried to smooth it as best I could, because you kind of want to create a little seal probably. Okay. We're done the brownies. We're gonna let this cool. I'm actually gonna throw it in the fridge to cool it quicker so we can cut it and show you guys what it looks like. It's gonna be amazing. We have the brownie layer, and then we have the Thin Mint layer. Why don't you want to zoom in on me? There we go. And then we have the Thin Mint layer, and then just a little bit of fudge on top, which is still setting up. It's still a little wet.